Hi students, welcome back to Chakravarthy E Classroom. Today we are going to discuss a very good question from percentages chapter. Of course, I've already discussed this question in our doubt clarification sessions in the regular course. This question is a PYQ. We have taken this question from CAT examination, CAT 2019. 2019. You can find this question on many websites. You can find that one. You can get some solution there using algebra or using some shortcuts, whatever it may be. But I'm going to teach you in a unique way, our unique way, how to get this one by writing very less on the paper, how to save time in the examination without using algebra, how to do this question. I'll explain you in a detailed way. I'm telling you students, you just search this question on the web. Many sites have taken this question because it's a PYQ. You observe the difference there, how they have solved and what is the method in our institute. Okay, right. Let's start the question with the shortcut. But after the shortcut, of general shortcut will be one shortcut. Most of the students may be knowing that one. I'll teach you still more shortcut. We will go a little in depth and we can find the solution for this one within a maximum of 40 seconds. 40 seconds is the maximum time to solve this type of questions. As it is, first you read the question properly and try to analyze that one in your mind only while reading the question. Okay, what is the given one here? Meena scores 40% in an examination. Simple statement, she got 40% of the marks. In your mind, that is already feeded. Next, and after review, even though her score is increased by 50%, she fails by 35 marks. What happened here? Initially, she got 40%, but she failed the examination. She went for a review. In the review, what happened? They have added 50% more marks on 40%. She got 40%. Over and above the 40%, 50% of that 40% of the marks have been added. Even after adding 50% of her original marks, she again failed by 35 marks. 35 more marks are required. Then the next case, what they are explaining, if her post-review score is increased by 20%, already on the 40%, 50% of 40% has been increased. You are getting the point? Then still it is increased by 20%, then she will have 7 marks more than passing. Okay, I just explained this one quickly, particularly for the beginners. Now, she got 40% of the marks initially. Obviously, she failed the examination. After the review, they have added 50% of what she got. But still, she is short of 35 marks for passing. If they add 20% more on that one after review, 20% more on that one, she would have passed the examination with 7 marks more than passing. If that is the case, the question is the percentage score needed for passing the exam is what? Here you should be very careful. They are asking percentage score of passing the exam. That means they are asking for pass percentage. They are not asking the total marks of the examination, maximum marks. They are not asking for the pass marks. They are directly asking for what is the pass percentage. Generally, students, even if you use the shortcut also, how to solve the question, what is the solution for this one? First of all, we need to find out what is the pass mark, right? Divided by what is the maximum mark, total marks. Pass marks divided by total into 100 will give me pass percentage. This is the way. If you do not want to use algebra, you have to do in this way directly. Even if you use algebra also, first you need to find out the pass marks, then the total marks into 100, you will get the pass percentage. Now, I am going to teach you another method where you need not even find the pass marks, you need not even find the total marks. Without finding pass marks and total marks also, directly you can tell the pass percentage using your logic. Okay, but to go for that one, you should know the complete basics of percentages coupled with adequate practice, again coupled with using the logic, you can solve that one. These three things are very much required for any student to get qualified in any competitive exam. Okay, now let's start this one. First, what I'll do, I'm not going to teach that shortcut directly because there may be some beginners also. There may be some students who are just learning the basics. There may be some students who learned the basics and not yet practiced well. So to make this concept understandable to those students, first I'll explain you this method. Okay, after that, without using this also, how to do it with a simple shortcut, I'll tell you that one. I'll teach you that method. In fact, that method is required for you. For the students who are practicing, you have to increase the pace and practice adequately to learn that type of shortcuts. I'm going to teach this one in both the ways. First with this. After that, I need not go for this one directly. How to go for the answer, how to find out pass percentage, I'll teach you. Okay, now let's begin this one. Simple. For both the methods, halfway the initial writing is same. The initial solution is same for both. After that, you need not go for pass marks and pass percentage, pass marks and total marks. Directly you can go for pass percentage. What's the initial way? Directly you take in this way. Let's take total marks as 100%. Of course, not required here, but in your mind you keep total marks as 100%. Now, she got initially 40%. Simple. Even you can do this one in your mind also. Alright, 40%, and she did not qualify, did not pass the examination. She went for a review. In the review, they have added 50% over and above the original marks she got. Original marks she got 40%. 40% plus 50% of this 40%. They have added 50% on the original one. What is 50% of 40%? Obviously 20%. So 40 plus 20%. Now she got 60% of the total marks. I hope this is clear for all of you. No need to write anything on the paper. 40% over and above 40%. 50% of this original had been added. What is 50% of 40%? 20%. 20% is added to original 40%. Now it has become 60%. Even after she got the 60% also after the review by adding 50%, she failed by 35 marks. That means here she failed by 35 marks. I'm writing minus 35. Now, if her post-review score, what is a post-review score? This one. If her post-review score is increased by 20%, so now over and above this 60%, I'm going to increase 20% of this 60%. So what is 20% of 60%? Obviously 12%. Now, after adding 12% to this post-review, it will become 72%. If she gets 72% of the total marks after all this story, she would have passed the examination, that too by scoring 7 marks more than passing. So here this is plus 7. If she gets 75% of the marks, she would have got 7 marks more than the passing. Now the question is, what is the pass percentage? Here students, without going further, I'll teach you one unique shortcut here. Here itself you can tell your answer as a 70%. 70% is the pass percentage. Here only you can close this one. How many seconds would it be taking for you? To explain this one, I took this much time. But you can easily do that one within 40 seconds. Now, before explaining that shortcut here only, I need to explain with the general method. What is the general method? First, general method, because I told you many beginners may be there. After that, I'll come back to this extent and I'll teach you here only how to find out the answer and how I got 70% as the pass percentage. Now, in an elaborated way, now what I'm doing here, first I'm trying to find out the pass mark. Then I'll find out the total marks. Then pass marks divided by total marks into 100 will give me the pass percentage. Okay. Now, how to find out the total marks or pass marks, whatever it may be. How to find out that one? To find out that, here I'll use the unitary method. What's the unitary method? If she gets 60%, she fails the exam by 35 marks. If she gets 72%, she passes the examination by getting 7 marks more than required, more than passing. This is the general method. Now, I take the difference between these two. Percentage wise difference I'll get. Then marks wise difference I'll take. Then I'll find out pass marks and total marks very quickly. What's the difference if she gets 60%? If she gets 72%, the difference here is 12%. 12% is equal to how many marks? 12% of the total marks equal to how many marks? Difference between these two. What's the difference between these two? Here 35 marks less than passing. Here 7 marks more than passing. What's the difference? Difference is not 35 minus 7. Difference is 35 plus 7. How? Suppose this is the pass mark. Okay, if she, in one case 35 less than pass, in the other case 7 more than passing. What's the difference here? Difference is this 35 plus this 7. That is the difference. Now obviously the difference is 35 plus 7, 42. So here percentage wise 12% of the total marks is equal to 42. Now, what is the total mark? Anyway, you can find out anything, whatever it may be from this one. 12% is equal to 42. 100% is how much? 100% is how much directly you can do, but still 100 by 12 into 42, 6, 7 times, 6, 2 times, 250 times, 5 into 7, 35, 350 is the total mark. Now, I am writing total mark 350 here. Now, what's the pass marks here? What are the pass marks? Pass marks means simply you can do like this. What is that? Here, 12% is 42. Pass marks you can find either with this or that. Here, 60% I am doing. 60% is how much? Now, 60% is 60 by 12 into 42. So, here this is 12 5 times 200 and plus that is 5 to 10, 210. So 60% of the total marks is equal to 210. But 60% is not sufficient for passing. She failed by 35. So what are the pass marks here? This 210 plus 35. 210 plus 35. Now here 210 plus 35, 245. Got the idea? This is elaborated way. Please bear with me. I am going to teach you the shortcut here itself, but this is for the beginners. Okay, now clearly I got the pass mark, I got the total marks. Finding out the pass percentage is 245 by 350 into 100. You'll get 70%. You'll get 70%. Go for the simplification here. This is done. This is 5 sevens, 5 twos, 7 threes and 7 fives. 35 into 2, that is 35 into this is 2, 1 0 1 0 cancel 2. Okay, so 35 into 2, that is 70%. This one. I got the answer. How simple this one? Simple, but I'm not recommending this method for you. We will go for the shortcut here only. But first you try to understand this one. Because this is beneficial for you in many ways. Suppose if you are not getting the logic in the examination immediately, sometimes we may miss out small logics also due to the pressure of the examination. In that case, this will be your weapon. Keep it with you. Keep it in your armory. Don't use this one now. Now, directly how can I give the answer? Think it logically, students, here. Think it logically. Now, if she gets 60% of the marks, she fails by 35. If she gets 72% of the marks, she'll get 7 marks more than passing. What is the pass percentage? Think logically. Either using this or this, you can get the answer directly. How? First, I'll use this one. Okay. Now, she got 72% marks. So she got 7 marks more than pass. Now try to convert this 7 marks into percentage. Then if she got 72, She got 7 marks more than passing. If you convert this one into percentage, 72 minus this percentage will give me the answer. Isn't it? Now, I'm trying to convert these 7 marks into percentage. How to go for this one? Same thing. Here the difference is 12. 12% of the total marks is equal to, just now we have done 42. This and this difference. 12% of the total marks is equal to 42. Now 7% is 7 marks are how much percent of the total marks? How to go for this one? I'll reverse it. 42 marks is equal to 12% of the total marks. 7 marks are how much percentage? So this is directly you can do this one. 7 6 times means 42 by 6. 12 by 6, that means 2%. What? How did I get this 2%? 7 by 42 into 12. 7 6 times, 6 2 times. This is the background. Alright, so here 7 marks is equal to 2%. Okay, now replace this 7 by 2%. Now you got the answer. In your mind only you can do that one. How? She got 72% marks. Then she got 2% more than passing. 7 marks equal to 2%. This logic should come to you. She got 72% marks. She got 2% more than passing. Then what is the pass percentage? 72 minus 2. My answer is 70%. Can't you do this one? So in the exam, how you need to do? 40% she got plus 50%, over and above this 50, 60%, failed by 35. Again 20% if added, she would get 72, pass by 7 marks more than the pass marks. Now what is the pass percentage? Now simply 12% is 42. That means 42 marks are equal to 12%. 7 marks are equal to how much percent? 2%. She got 72%. She got 2% more than pass percentage. So pass percentage is 70 only. How simple. Now you do the question by using this one. Simple. 35. Now this is your work. You have to do. I just guide you. Now 42 is equal to 12%. 35 marks is equal to how much percent? You will get 1%. So she got 60. Still she has to get that much percentage after converting. That much percentage she has to get. You get 10% there. So 60 plus 10. My answer is 70%. Now you got the idea? This is the way. This is the way of attempting the questions in the competitive examination. You can get the answer here itself. My answer is 70%. Thank you so much, students. I'll meet you in the other session by taking this type of question so that your basics may be honed up. Practice well. But before practicing well, you need to understand the concept in a proper way. You just take training. Without training, it will be difficult to crack any competitive examination within the stipulated time. You may develop your own shortcuts, but it may take 2 to 3 years. Why to wait for 2 to 3 years? Learn from the experts first. Then go on practicing the questions in the right directions coupled with the logic. You will get success within the targeted time. Got the clarity? Right. Thank you so much, and please forward our videos or share our videos with all your social networks, social media, so that other students may also be benefited, and more importantly, we will be motivated to give you more videos of this type. Thank you so much.